What's crack-a-lackin', fellow YouTubers? It's your sexy goth bad boy, King Cobra JFS, back at you with another video. Doing a review on Budweiser Discovery Reserve. It comes in a little bottle just like this, and this beer is just dandy, if I do say so myself. Hanging out at Homeway Marshall's, cracking open a couple cold ones. Sometimes in life, that's what you need to do. Just go hang out with homies, get out of your space, whatever, you know. There's a reason why I deleted my last video, because I was too real with it. But there's also a reason why I made it. Adult toys will only get you so far. If you have someone you're attracted to, it doesn't matter what you're into. As long as they're of age and it's consensual, then, yeah. But, speaking of which, there's this chick that I'm just crazy about here in town, let me tell you. And she totally likes me back. Like, everywhere in town I go, people keep telling me she wants to date me back. And I'm like, dude, that's just too fucking perfect. You know, I spend my entire life getting told no by every chick I like. And then to throw a 2-year dry spell on top of it, fuck that. It's depressing, but you can't let it get to you, YouTube. That's what I'm getting at. And to be quite honest, I'm more interested in getting to know my crush's personality. She seems like a really awesome chick, yo. Yeah. You know, when I find out that my crush likes me back, for once in my life, things are going differently, and I'm speechless. Like, I don't know, like, the feeling you get when something like that happens. There is no amount of alcohol or drugs that can replicate that feeling, YouTube. I wish more men had this attitude. Be more concerned with getting to know her personality before you make that physical connection. If men were more interested in getting to know a woman's personality before getting down her pants, women would complain a lot less. Now, even though I've experienced a 2-year dry spell myself personally at the moment, if I'm lucky enough to date my goth crush here in town, dude, I'm more concerned about getting to know her personality. Fuck sex. You know, once you have what you wanted, you're gonna want to savor it. It's like when you haven't had a beer in 4 goddamn weeks, and then someone offers you one, you crack it open, and you're just like, oh fuck, that tastes so good. That's the best way to describe love, dude. In a nutshell, I mean, really. That's the best way to describe it, man. And some things are worth the wait, you know. If you like the beer reviews, subscribe to the King Cobra JFS channel. Now, in my past experiences, sex toys have been good to a point, but there's always that level of frustration because they're not real enough. I mean, you know. I mean, if you want to get a sex toy because you're going through a dry spell, no judgment on my part, dude. But you're better off waiting patiently for the right one to come along. I know it sounds challenging, but believe me, that just creates a lot of awkward shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some pocket pussy or some dildo stacked away in your drawer, whatever the fuck you're into. And then you meet the one, and then they stumble across it like, oh, hey, what's this? Tee hee hee hee. Oh, that was before I met you, I swear. You know, it creates less, I don't know what you want to call it, issue. Yeah. But here's where the double standard exists. Men are more freely able to talk about their pocket pussies with no discretion as long as they're in the right audience for it, which is awesome. However, the standard that still exists, women can buy a fucking dildo, no one says shit, YouTube. But the second a man buys a sex toy, he's a creep and a sleaze. I'm like, okay, men and women have desires. Adult men and women have, sexual needs. And that being said, if the person they're getting with is of age and it's consensual, who the fuck cares? You know? That's what I'm saying. But if you're not getting laid and you want to buy a goddamn sex toy to help with your dry spell, there shouldn't be a fucking judgment behind it, you know? That's. Well, like in the past, I've had sex toys in the past, and long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and literally, YouTube, they've worked to a degree. I've had troll semi-sex dolls. They sent me one where they purposely fucked it up with the finger just so they'd see if I'd, you know. Then they send me one that's way too fucking small just to see if I'll mess with it because they wanted views. And I see, I know when I'm getting trolled, and sometimes I'll roll with it because people want to laugh at me for some ungodly reason, but there you go. But, and people treat me like I'm stupid because I got Asperger's, and I'm like, joke's on you, man. I'm a lot smarter than you give me credit for. Now, if you have a situation where your parents are getting a divorce and you have two separate homes, the thing you have to realize, both parents love you unconditionally, you know? It's never one loves you more than the other. That's bullshit, you know? It's sometimes, and that's the thing of it, if you have a kid with somebody and you can't get along with that person, it's better for your child to have two loving homes than one home where the parents fight constantly. That's the way I see it. But I get it. Well, like, I've been through that, dude. Like, when your parents get a divorce, it's one of those things that when you're a kid, you don't understand, but when you're much older and you have a bigger grasp on things, you tend to be like, okay. Sometimes when adults hook up, the relationships don't last very long, so, you know. But, and you can't go, like, it's understandable, okay, if you're confused about it or you're unsure, you know, that's what I'm saying, YouTube. Like, When parents go through a divorce, it's a very natural thing, YouTube. And, I went through that when I was younger, and it wasn't pleasant. A lot of misunderstanding, a lot of confusion. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying in this video right now, is that it doesn't have to be, you know. If you have a mom and a dad that love you, that's all that matters. If you have to go to two separate homes, who cares? You know, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes family is all you got, YouTube. That's the truth.
Here's to you and here's to me, and if by chance we disagree, well, fuck you.
Right. No shit, huh?